Oh my God, Sally, it's so great to be here with you. But it's going to be so hard for me this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are on the planet, because this is about planning and this is my weak spot.
I am so excited. There's something that I may be slightly better at than you, Harry. I've never had that happen.
You are going to crush me. You're totally going to crush me.
Oh my God, what is this? This is just my goals for next year that I've just planned out. So I've entitled today, What Do I Want and Why Do I Want It? And it's all about goal setting, and particularly for next year.
I've entitled mine Pandemic-Free Planning. Hopefully.
Oh man, well, let me hit you with some hard-hitting stats straight up. A Harvard business study found a direct correlation between goal setting and success. So they had 83% of people have no goals. Of those that do have goals, 14% of them have their goals in their head, and they are 10 times more successful. But of the people that actually have goals and write them down, they are 30 times more successful than people who have no goals at all. Huge. It's massive. So 83% of people just don't have goals. 14% do, but they have them in their head, and they're 10 times more successful. Those that actually write down their goals, makes them more tangible, crystallizes them, which is only 3% of the people that actually write down their goals, and they're 30 times more successful. So is that not motivation enough? And why we'd set goals? It's purely to keep you motivated, and separate the clutter, and find out what's important from what's not important, and help you decide what you want in life. So are you not a big goal setter? Like, you do long-term goals, short-term goals, monthly, weekly? Harry, this is the best. This has never happened in my whole time with you.
So one of my goals, one of my life goals,
yes,
is, if you look at Maslow's hierarchy, find a partner, build a house, get a career. So I did all that.
Yes, and congratulations, 43 years married.
43 years. So
congratulations.
But I'm also about following the flow.
Yeah.
I'm really big about that. And that I cannot reconcile with making a plan, because I find that planning is like going to your accountant, oh God, and then, and so, yeah, look, sure, I've got things that I've got tasks lists for next year, which are massive for me, but it's not really a plan. I mean, I've got to sell a house and find a new home in a new place. We've got to find that. I've got to pivot my practice and I've got to plug into new business networks.
Yep.
They're my three big ones. And I guess that's my plan. I don't know. Is that a plan?
Have you heard of SMART goals?
Yes.
So SMART goals, it helps make them really occur. I mean, it's basically manifesting what you're choosing in the future. But SMART goals, S stands for being specific, have sharp, clearly defined goals. M is have them measurable or meaningful, right? So planning to sell your home by when? Saved by the bell, Harry.
Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm on the phone with Sal. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, okay.
Action steps, A, keep them relevant so that you're not wasting your time on stuff that's not going to help you achieve what you put out there. And then trackable or time bound. So that's the SMART one. So I don't know, selling your home by February and, pivoting your practice by March, something like that.
I'm pivoting my practice from next Tuesday.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, you've got a brochure, so that would have been, just making the action steps really helps you.
I'm talking to Westpac. I've got agents. I'm doing all those steps. But in terms of planning, it's just I've always found that the parachute opens.
Well, I mean, there's an element of go with the flow for sure, but at the same time, I don't know. It's like I want to lose weight, but I'm not doing anything about it. So.
Well, I measure myself. I weigh myself every day. That's my solution to that.
But I see clients all the time that I just want to lose 10 kilos, but it's like I'm not prepared to do anything about it. So
most of them aren't even prepared to weigh themselves every day.
Mm.
They're not even prepared to do that. It's pathetic. Sorry, but it is. Because they're not committed to it.
Yeah, well, that's
right.
right.
To monitor it.
But that's the thing, when you set these goals, you become more motivated. Absolutely. Like, look at my goals here, and I've broken them down into categories. So, and then prioritize them. So I've got myself and my health. I've got relationships. I've got family. I've got friends. I've got work and career. I've got purpose. I've got my finances and my overall lifestyle, and also community. What I'm choosing to do, or how I'm choosing to help the community, and putting that down as one of my goals, because more than ever, this is a time for communities to become, more bonded, particularly through the pandemic, and travel, supporting local communities like Christmas time. I'm planning to shop locally, that sort of stuff, when I get to shopping.
Going to buy a big ears t-shirt?
What's that one?
Going to buy a big ears t-shirt?
Tater Dan, there have been some interesting t-shirts made, Save Melbourne and all this sort of stuff. Yeah. So here's some tips when you
just going to adjust my lighting.
Oh, yes.
Okay. That's better. Look at that. That's much better.
So some tips. Always use positive language in goal setting. So, rather than, don't be an idiot like I used to be, or whatever it is, don't use positive language supporting yourself rather than being a critic. Prioritize your goals is really important. So, like I said, I've got 50,000 written down here, typed up, but I'll have top 3 that I'm really, really going to feel into. What else have I put down? Write them down, because when you take it up and out of your head and onto a piece of paper, it gives it more power to the intention of what you're choosing. So you're taking it up and out and down. It becomes more tangible. You can see it. And if you have it somewhere relevant on your diary or on your desk, you can say, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Keeps you on track. And also, as I said before, have long-term ones, maybe 10-year, 5-year, 1 year, but then monthly, weekly, daily ones. Make them small and manageable. So, and that's why I have a to-do list, and I check it every day, and really reward yourself when you've achieved it by crossing it out or whatever. One thing I have found, particularly with clients, is just be realistic. You're never going to get that 20-year-old bikini body back, probably. So, just be realistic if you're in your 50s and hormonal, and, just be happy with yourself. Why? And then that goes to the deeper level, why you're wanting to be back at 20.
I'm not sure I want to get up to my bikini figure, because I never wore a bikini, but there we go.
See you in a mankini, Harry. Oh, my Lord. That would be hilarious.
One of my kids gave me one, but I refused to wear it.
Really? Was it lime green? Was it Borat one? That's hilarious.
What's the T stand for in SMART?
Trackable or...
trackable, yeah.
So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound. Yeah, and as I said, write them down. But as I said before, reward yourself. Tick yourself off as you go. And if it's a really big goal and you've achieved it, whoa, go out and party. Do something. Because as I said, it just keeps you motivated to keep going. So it helps you choose where you want to go in life, know where you want to concentrate your efforts, and limit your distractions of things that aren't really serving you to get there. Let go of that. And that's my model. So, but how's the stats though, Harry? It's massive. It's massive.
Well, I've written down we want to sell our house, buy another one, rebuild my business.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the long-term plans is this, Sal.
Yep.
That a certain person is going to come up north, a certain other person is going to come up north, and a certain other person, and we're going to build business at breakfast on the Gold Coast.
Oh, that would just be awesome. That would be one of my, yes, let's put that down. I'll put that down right now.
Because there isn't one outside Canberra, doesn't exist.
Is that right? It's so
David Ritchie was telling me something the other day, really interesting. Dear David.
Yep.
Don't know whether he watches these shows. He's such a nice fellow.
Lovely person, yeah.
He told me that it was his decision to scrap the one plumber rule. So you could have any number of people in the same modality coming to business breakfast.
Yeah.
He scrapped that rule.
I didn't know there was a rule. So is that what it is?
Pretty much all networking groups have this rule, one real estate agent, one plumber.
See, there's a number of...
one fertility expert.
Yeah.
So everybody's got a monopoly. But with this model, the people that don't engage sink.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really beautiful. And they're going to continue it online as well next year.
Are they? Who's going to run it?
Misty's been doing the 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the 7, I think, because Liz is running the face-to-face, isn't she?
Liz is awesome face-to-face.
Well, that's another goal of mine, is to meet all of them. Get up there. Now, I've done...
Well, it's coming back. Sorry to interrupt. It's coming back first Thursday in February, Sam.
In February?
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote down 13th of Jan. Oh, that must be somebody else. So, okay.
You're not going to... Are you going to another networking group, Sam? Oh, my God.
No, it's just I haven't put down bought my new diary. So on the back page, of my current one, I'm writing all the dates for next year.
Right.
Yes, business breakfast. Okay, down. So, okay, coming on to models. So I have got my little, 3-circle one. So that's categorize all your goals for 2021, put in a goal date and any action steps that can help you achieve it. So that's the fact. Second thing is to feel. Think of how you would feel if you achieved it and understand why you want to achieve it. It's like, I don't know, living in the Gold Coast or, selling your home and being on the road. And it's really going to motivate you when you're feeling and looking at what you're choosing to achieve. And then the final step or part is free all the things that won't help you achieve those goals. Let go of the stuff that's not helping you. Just let it go, because it's just getting in the way of you achieving it. So when you've got the facts, everything listed down, really feeling into it, well, it's really going to motivate you more. And then when you're feeling, oh, that's going to be so awesome, and you're letting go and free of all the stuff that's been, shackling you down, hanging onto your heels, you're just going to feel better with your mood, feel so much better, calmer, more peaceful. You've got more direction and a plan with how to get there, and you're also going to move more quicker at achieving it. So overall, you're going to be more successful. You're not impressed, Harry.
No, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking about the overwhelming change that is in front of me and all the amount of work that's involved. And
I know it's huge.
I can actually only do one thing at a time. And my first step is to empty the clinic.
Yep.
I'll do that, bring it home.
We'll
sort out some of the stuff that we can let go. I've got a high-end audio system, which we got from the US nearly 18 years ago, which I'll probably throw away.
Oh, no.
Because it's really hard to repair.
Oh, goodness, Harry. I mean, don't you think a list would help you? So the plans and...
well...
It helps reduce overwhelm and stress for me.
Yeah. Look, I do have a list. I have lists, endless lists. But, that's what's ahead of me initially.
Well, simple, small steps to reduce that overwhelm and the stress. 7 days and you're out of the clinic. Whoa. After how many years?
Nearly 18.
Whoa.
So that's big. And
huge.
Then we're fixing up some stuff in the house.
Yep.
Probably put it on the market January or February.
Yep.
There's some predictions the market will sag after JobKeeper finishes.
Yes,
no one knows.
No, it is the great unknown. I've heard a lot of whispers around that sort of stuff, but also when the true financial impact sort of really comes to bear.
So my model is very simple, very, very modest.
Yes,
it is place, find some way to live and practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's pivot my practice into whatever's appropriate in my new market.
Yep.
And it's to plug into new networks, the 3 Ps.
Yeah.
This will allow me to adapt.
Yeah. Yep. Adapt to change.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. And when I looked up at the, I did do a little bit of research. The one thing that came up from, the business planning website is that there's a high level of uncertainty next year. So whatever planning we do, got to keep
flexible.
Flexibility in there for what's going to sneak up and bite you on the bum.
But I think it's a perfect time now. I've been doing it with all my clients lately, is just setting some goals for next year. Better than New Year's intentions that no one sticks to, but it's a way of manifesting what you're choosing to bring into your life. So the more you feel into it and sit with the gratitude of it, as if you've already got it, it's going boom. So that home is sold, you've got it was easily and effortlessly for the price that you wanted, and then you moved on. Someone's on the door.
That's okay. That's okay.
I've got someone on the phone who needs to talk to.
I'll call them back. Thank you.
Very professional.
That's okay. Well, that's fine. Got to tell them.
You were very nice. Yes. Yeah. So manifesting, it's just bringing it in.
And I've got a little prop for today. Got to stay flexible to adapt.
Yeah. It's like your dad's quote about
the wind.
The wind, the tree, bending with the wind. That is beautiful, Harry. It looks so lifelike.
It is. Okay. It was alive somewhere, maybe, possibly.
Oh, goodness.
So I'm doing a program with your artist.
Oh, Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm just doing a program with him. He's doing a program with me, right?
Oh, you're taking him through the program. Oh, fantastic.
A little bit of one, short one.
Fantastic. So I think I mentioned my categories because.
So what are your top three?
Well, it's around the kids, just improve my relationship with them.
Keep them out of home. Sorry.
Well, I've got two of them doing VCE and another one, managing stuff. So, and another one's at uni. So just really be more present for them during that challenging year because it is really challenging.
But actually, it's not that challenging. No, it's not. This is what I say to all my mums. It doesn't really matter because there are now so many ways of getting into tertiary that didn't exist for me.
Yep. 110%.
The main thing is to do what you enjoy.
Yeah.
And do what comes easily.
Yeah.
Because those two things are more likely to be using your talents.
Absolutely. I'm 100% with that, Harry. Find something you really love and enjoy and you'll do it much more easily.
And what the heck, if you get ducks of socializing and happen to forget some of the study, you can do a bridging 6 months and get into whatever course you want.
It's life skills, isn't it?
Stay away from vet. Veterinary meds, it's what everybody wants to do. It's got a high suicide rate.
Really?
It's got a really high depression and anxiety rate because you end up a lot of the time killing people's lovely pets.
Oh, Harry.
It is not that well paid.
Wow.
So it's every girl's dream, but not such a good idea.
Yeah. It's never been on my list.
The other thing to do, really useful when you're young, is go out and get some work experience in as many wide variety of occupations as you can.
Yep.
So you can find out what suits you and what doesn't.
Yep.
And that's more valuable than anything else.
Yep. Life skills, Harry, absolutely.
Your kids get out and do work experience?
One has. Oh, no, two have, yeah.
Good.
But not. I did lots of voluntary work when I was at school, and I thought I was always end up being a social worker. And I worked at...
You are a social worker.
Yes, but long story short, I worked with so many, from kids to adults and sheltered workshops and whatever, and I thought, I'm going to get burnt out from this, become too empathetic. And
for sure.
Oh, it was so draining and it was so sad. Sexually abused kids, that was the worst. And I thought, I can't actually go down this line. It's going to drain me.
Not tough enough.
Burn out. Yeah, I just thought, no.
Not tough enough. You're too much of a softie.
Oh.
I told you that.
Sometimes.
You are. You're too much of a softie.
Oh, man. But I just love at least putting something down and having the intention of these things. Like I've got 50, 100 things down, but I'm motivated. I'm really motivated, and it keeps me going. Because if I don't have a list and it gets stuck up in my head, and then I get too heady, then I get out of the present moment because then I start to have the worry and the fear, and I think the overwhelm. It really helps reduce my stress, big time.
Good.
It's also nice to reflect back at the end of the year, because I keep this sort of stuff in the back of my diary, and then I have a look down the track, review back.
At some point I stopped having paper diaries and went to electronic, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. There's something, I was talking to someone yesterday about writing stuff down.
Yeah.
To type it into the thing.
Lots of evidence about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and doodling and all that sort of stuff. But I have to double handle sometimes, because with my client notes I have to type them up. But it just all flows when I do it on the paper. Old school. And I tried the electronic diary, and then I put everything in when I was running my gym, all the classes and clients, and somehow I lost it all. And I thought, never again. So that's it. Got burnt.
Yes. Yeah. Easy enough. Yeah. Good. Well, I'm coasting on your coattails today, Sally.
Woohoo! It doesn't happen often. I love it. It's only because it's something very dear to my heart.
Thank you.
So is Tuesday actually your last day?
Yeah.
Tuesday? Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 more sleeps. Wow, for new beginnings.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's just one step at a time.
That's the whole thing, isn't it? Simple, small steps to reduce the overwhelm. That's how I live my life.
So specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and what's the last one? T?
Trackable or time-bound.
Time-based, yeah. Time-based. Yeah. Yes, look, I will try and do some of that. Yes, I will try and lift my game.
It'll just help. It just helps. That's all. All right, beautiful. Well, good luck with the next week, sorting everything out. And
It'll happen.
It'll
I'm
happen.
slowly clearing my desk. It's happening. Yes.
It's an emotional week, so it'll be good.
Yep. What have you got? Got anything fun this week to do?
Yeah, just clients.
Parties? Got any Christmas parties?
I've got mother's group tonight. So we've been here
Nice.
for 19 years, and there's a few of us. And then on Monday, going to dinner with all of my old schoolmates that I've known for 40 odd years.
Wow.
And then Christmas Eve at my dad's. So
Nice.
I don't just do the parties. Just has to be meaningful catch-ups, Harry.
Yeah, visits at breakfast do good Christmas parties.
Yeah, it looks terrific. Well, the final one's this Thursday online, so
I won't be making that. But yeah, I had an interesting. Yeah, look, I'll tell you off camera. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'll see you next week. And you correct me up.